All right. It's a little mistake. They have played one rack already, and it was a race to 7 on accident. But this is a B-side match, and it's a race to 6. So this is the second rack. Ryan, kind of fortunate 2-ball out on the first rack. So we'll see what happens here. Ryan looks like he's hooked behind the 9. Looks like you can see a piece of it. A little wide, but he's going to be okay. See, this is a tough one. Can't really see. George can sneak up behind that 2-ball. A tough one to play safe on. Yeah, because it kind of just, the cue ball kind of goes out with the 2. You can't really come back towards the 5. So 2-ball on the side. It's going to run away from the 4. 7 and 8 become problem balls. Well, this is a big shot for Ryan. Somewhat of a key ball. You got to get good on this 7-ball. Is he going to get behind it? He is going to get behind it. In a couple ways you could play this. You can kind of just, slow roll it, but typically you'll kind of drag up here. You'll kind of have like this back cut angle. What I like just kind of hitting it full. You're coming up, maybe 2 rails. Coming back towards that 8, so you can take the cue ball into this rail on the next shot. You got a funky angle here, but that'll work. You can just kind of stun right over. And that would be the way to go here. Oh, we got Patrick Nix done with a match. Looks like he has scored it. So let's see what happened there. Got a little weird on this 9-ball. And I overheard Patrick saying not even close. I think Patrick's going to jump on this stream here, so if he lost, that could cheer him up a little bit. Patrick is the owner and operator of EvoSports. Yeah, I'm sure he's jumping on.
Hey, it looks like you're commentating under my name. I better change that.
Yeah, I know. I see that. Yeah. I kind of introduced myself.
I see, because you just refreshed it. That's why I just put, instead of my name, I'll put none in here.
Oh, you don't want to put my name on there?
We don't have one. Yeah, you gotta subscribe to get your name on there. So, all right. What do we got going over here? Ryan Hoffman, George Weiss. Yeah, I got beat pretty good in that set.
Yeah.
But I tell you, Ryan McDonald from the Everett area, he's new in our area. He's from Alaska. Just moved out here a little while ago. 585, so he's at the top of the limit. But boy, those first 6 racks I played against him almost had no opportunities. He ran out. Played great safes, kicked really well.
Wow.
Jumps well. I mean, there wasn't much I could do. But enough about me. This is about Ryan and George here.
Yeah,
battling it out.
this is a second video. The first video was a race of 7, but this is a B-side match. I had to stop it
I
and
see.
restart it.
Restart it. Yeah,
got
yeah.
through one match, so I think they'll get 2 clips.
Yeah, so it's a default on the tablet. The default is 7.
Yep.
So if you go to a B-side, you got to remember to change it.
Okay. All right, man. Hope everything's good.
But, yeah, I was listening to you guys, and you guys are doing a great job with the commentary. Who was that with you earlier?
It might have been Dylan.
Dylan? Yeah.
Yeah, Dylan, and then I know Victor showed up. Victor was going to play, but he didn't know. He didn't realize the tournament started Saturday. He thought it started Sunday, and he had a hot date tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And he said that she is more important than this tournament. So
well, depends on how hot the date is.
Yeah.
It's like, are we talking about a 9 or a 10 here?
Well, I mean, he did show me a picture, and she is pretty cute. So he said,
all right, that's fair.
He said she's the one. So, but he got to come and commentate some matches. I said, "Well, stop by. If you got time Saturday."
That would be like a true test to really see if she's the one by asking her, "Hey, do you want to hang out this weekend and watch me play pool all weekend?"
That's what I said.
If she says no, then you know that's not going to work out.
I know. I said, I said, well, if she lets you play this weekend, then she's a keeper. Right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. That's the true test.
Yeah.
Right? You got a woman that's willing to just sit with you for 12 hours a day, Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, right.
Yep.
This is what we do. We live and breathe pool.
Right? You got to set the expectation early, right? Because you don't want that to be the expectation a year from now. And she's like, that's not what I signed up for.
Right.
Okay, so...
So Jeff Ost
Yep.
came up to me just now and said something came up and he had to forfeit the next match.
Oh, no.
So with this B-side match, the winner will advance 2 rounds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I hope everything's okay.
That's when I said, I hope everything works out. I hope everything's okay.
That's too bad. He's a great player, too. And good guy. So hope everything is all right.
We've got a while to go to the A side.
Ooh, almost scratches there. Avoids the scratch. And so remind me now, the guy who's shooting right now, that's
George.
That's George.
That's
right?
George. Yep.
Okay. And Ryan, now did he play in Lincoln City for Holly's Hookers team?
No.
Okay.
Those are good friends of mine actually. Holly Hookers. They won gold teams. They actually beat us in the second round.
Yeah, gold teams. That's right. Yeah.
We were up. What was it? A race to 11, right? At one point, we were up 8-2, and we had a solid team. It's me, Zach Lutz, Darian DeMars, and Jimmy Farmer. And we had a solid team, and we were playing really good. And I think I missed a ball, and so one of their players ran out, so now it's 8-3, or it would have been 9-2.
Yeah.
Or no, 8-3. It would have been 9-2. And they came back and they beat us, and they went all the way through, and they didn't lose a single match, and they won the tournament.
Yeah, I commentated the finals with Ra Hanna. He had me join him in the commentating booth, so I remember. But I wasn't familiar with the players like you would have been.
They are. I'm very familiar with them. It's Michael Tate, Brian. Oh, I'm drawing a blank here. Sorry, Brian, if you're listening right now. Brian Tully, Jacob Tully, and Jeff
That's right.
Stewart. We call Jeff 1F. He spells his name Jef. We call him 1F. But yeah, no, they just caught a gear and they shot well.
All right, so Ryan to break here. Good solid break.
Ryan did play in the Open for the APA event.
Okay.
Lincoln City Open.
In Lincoln City Open.
That Carissa put on. Yeah, Carissa does a great job on that event.
Yeah, that was really fun.
That's when this guy Patrick Nix 4-0'd me.
You
on
know,
the stream
I'm
table.
telling you, the only guy that I lost to in that tournament was Mike Deichman.
Yeah.
He's the only guy I lost to.
Wow, that's
and I
a
lost,
good run.
and I got him first.
Well, who was the second? You had to lose. Oh, you lost to him twice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So I got him right off the bat. He knocks me to the loser side. I go on and I win like 8 straight matches.
Yeah.
And then he gets knocked down to face me in the fifth, sixth match.
Did he lose to what's that guy's name? Because I played this guy right before you from Washington, Nick Oldham, I think.
Oh yeah.
Man, that guy shot really, really, really.
Yeah, he's
good.
strong. He's strong.
And he was really, really into that match. You know, he's taking his time on each shot. And he was really, really into it. He shot really, really well.
7-5. You guys ever see Pawn Stars? Doesn't Aaron look like Rick? Aaron Prost? Yeah.
Yes. That's funny.
I don't know if you guys could have heard that on the other side of the computer, but kind of funny. Was it Rick you said? From Pawn Stars? Rick from Pawn Stars? Is it Rick from Pawn Stars? Yeah, Aaron, if you're listening to this at any point, we got a player who thinks you look like Rick from Pawn Stars. All right, we got a match going on to table 3. Alvaro Marin, I think he's from Bend, Oregon, for Shane Dunkley. He's somewhere in Washington. That should be a good match on table 3. You can kind of get a little bit of the action that's 3 tables behind the stream table.
Yeah.
All right, so what's been going on here? I've been running this tournament, and I missed a couple of minutes on this rack.
They've kind of gone back and forth a little bit, but now it's going to be a little different story now that Ryan's got ball in hand.
Hey, Patrick, I got something for you. My left ear is the only one that works.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
it's because of this. Here, let me see if I can fix you. Just a second.
Because I think at one point, they were both working. I've been dealing with it.
I just wanted to make you think that you were deaf in your right ear.
I know. Yeah, I need my ears.
Which one is... We're all twisted up here. So this one is mine. Goes there. So this one's yours. Hold on a second. Let me see if this works.
Whoa.
Try that.
Whoa.
Is that better?
Way better.
How's that? All right.
I can turn the volume down now.
Oh, yeah. It's goodness. Actually, well, everything, but then they won't be able to hear you.
Oh, okay. So it does everything.
Yeah. I can so you got it louder, but you get it in both ears.
No, that's all right.
So
I like that.
Stuff some cotton in your ears. You'll be all right. You want to go back to the one ear?
No, I gotta get used to this a little bit. This is kind of nice. Yeah, I'm excited to get some EvoSports systems down here in Salem.
Yeah, we got
these tournaments I run. I could be doing this. Like,
for sure.
I don't play anymore.
This is fun. Yeah,
I work too much.
Have you used the drawing tool yet?
Yeah, I've been playing around with the drawing tool.
Cool. It's designed. So we designed the system to be really interactive and fun to be a commentator. So you can be part of the action. You know what I mean? It's like you don't want to just be over here just talking.
You see like stream setups like Post Up, right? With what's that guy?
Collins Newey.
Yeah, he there'll be times where like they're in their booth, right, and they have a camera set up to like show their faces, and like they're in there having a great time.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, like I work too much, right? So I'm like barely playing pool. So I don't mind just like not playing as much and just running more events and just kind of being able to sit back and do this. And now in Salem we have EvoSports, so I'm able to like I could purchase a couple things like this mixer board and some headsets and just kind of do this. This is
Yeah.
fun. I enjoy this.
Thank you. Yeah, the nice thing about this is you don't have to. You can jump in as a commentator, but you don't have to.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
players can just come in and just live stream their match without commentary, and nobody needs to be here to run anything or manage anything. They just use the tablet and start their streams, right? So the days of setting up your cell phone and a tripod are over.
Yeah.
We don't want to see that anymore. Nobody wants to see your cell phone streams. Just personally, I can't stand when I don't know who's playing. I don't know what the score is. The camera angle's bad. All of this stuff. So
Well, and plus, you go somewhere you go places like Lincoln City. They try to get 80 tables in that convention hall. So they have these really, really thin, skinny tables for people to put their drinks on, and score sheets and whatnot. You set a tripod up on there, things falling over, moving.
yeah, you have to almost clamp it down. I see some people that have those clamps that the long flexible thing. And anyway, yeah, this is EvoSports just makes it so much simpler and easier.
Well, here, let's mess around a little bit. I like, if you can, a kick or just kind of stick the cue ball back here.
He's banking it straight over.
Well, never mind. And take the 6 ball, 3 rails, and leave the cue ball just right here. From the angle looking at the actual table,
that would have been kind of tough.
Like
I think his cue ball was pretty close to that rail over there, which would have made him hard to put a stop shot behind the 7.
Line started,
yeah, he would have had to really be jacked up on that, but not a bad idea if you can execute it.
This is the key ball right here. You make the 6 get good on that 7.
Yep, a little bit of outside English.
I like a little bit of outside English and come back and forth, maybe come up table just a little bit.
Kind of helps. The outside will kind of help the
throw
ball.
Throw it in a little bit.
Always nicer when you can put outside on these rather than when you have to put inside. It makes the pocket a little smaller.
Yeah, I had a shot against you when we were playing that match at the Coast where I wanted to come, to shoot it, I wanted to use outside to help throw it in the pocket. But to get shape on the 8, I needed to use inside to come around 3 rails to get shape. And I chose the inside route, and I missed. But
he did not use outside on that. He just went center ball just to make sure he made the shot. Not a bad idea here.
Yeah,
it's just roll forward.
Just roll forward, 9 in the side.
Yeah, it's nice when you don't have to worry about the lead. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is just make the ball and not follow through and scratch somewhere,
You hit that really good.
Yeah, perfect.
Really good.
It's always easier when you don't have the pressure of having to do something unnatural with the cue ball afterwards.
Right, that's kind of what happened in that situation.
Yeah.
It's unnatural to make the ball, but if I make it, I will get great shape on the 8.
Right. I feel like I need to get some lunch now.
Yeah, I just had one of their cold sandwich specials. It's really good, a turkey bacon Swiss.
Nice. Since you're the tournament director, can I ask you, like everybody else does, when am I going to play next?
When are you going to play next? Well,
isn't that the question everybody asks?
You are on the B-side. We're doing B-side matches now.
Okay, so I'm probably coming up then. I'll wait until... I don't want to order food and have it show up and then I have to play a match. I hate that.
Yeah, we're almost done with the first round of the B-side, and you are the second match on
the second round.
The second round, so you are coming up.
Okay. Well, then I'll hang out. All right.
Waiting. I don't know exactly what the system's going to do after the second round. I think we'll do a couple A-side matches after the second round of the B-side, so you should have time there. But by the time you're done with your match, I should have a better idea. Yeah, I should have an idea of when you'll play after that match. There are 7 tables here, so matches can start coming in waves,
Yeah. Yeah, what a great venue. 7 7-foot diamonds and a 9-foot diamond.
Yeah, we got some players over there messing around. See my buddy AJ over there. He's a lower rated player that entered this tournament for the experience. No robustness in his Fargo, but I added the option of additional verification because it's a Fargo rated tournament. But for players like that who are low rated players, that I can verify like they are low rated players that want to play and get experience, and help fill the board, I'm able to do that.
And have you watched him play?
I haven't watched him play this tournament, but I've played with him and seen him play.
Is this
He
the
probably-
AJ guy?
Yeah, he on Fargo, I think he's like 350 or something like that. He probably plays like 450 speed.
Okay.
But he doesn't have very much robustness. But he probably plays about 450 speed.
Is he the guy that Aaron Probst played first?
Let's see. You mean Rick from Pawn Stars?
Yeah, exactly.
No, that's AJ Sumner. AJ.
Oh, different AJ. Okay, so we
Beaverton.
got two AJs in this thing.
Yeah, he's a 558.
All right.
Other AJ lost 7-3, I think. Yeah, 7-3 to Brian McDonald, the guy that just got you.
Oh, okay. Well, he did better than I did.
Yeah.
Ryan got me 7-1. So,
Oh,
yeah. It was 6-0 before I got my first win. Quick 6-0.
yeah. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers was in here earlier commentating, and we were talking about.
Oh, nice jump
That
shot
was a
there.
Nice shot.
Yeah.
I love on the 3, but a look at it.
What are you going to do with this 3 ball? So I'm going to draw up what I'm thinking. I'm thinking bank the 3 off the rail and try to bank it up here, sending the cue ball off this rail back this way. Try to hide the 3 behind the 6, bring the cue ball back into that path over there.
I like that shot. And even if you don't, and you give him a look on it,
He
like
was
the cue
thinking
ball-
the same thing. He just hit it way too thin and
Yeah.
way too soft.
Yeah, I mean, even if you come all the way out here, right, and you give him a look on the 3, it's still a long shot. I mean, the 5 is right there. So that
Yeah,
means
the
that
key
we
was
can
just
ball
getting that
some
cue ball
distance,
all
some
the way down
separation.
table. Yeah, right.
George brought me some smoked fish.
Nice.
It was salmon. I got it in the fridge over here. He's like all about it. He's like, it's good. It's good. So I'm excited to try that.
Nice.
Let's see if anybody, no live score updates.
Yeah, some people use the live scoring and some people don't. So isn't the live scoring and the text feature an extra cost now?
Yeah,
So
they.
how much did you have to pay for that? $10 a month?
So at first, I think it was, I swear it was $8 a month, but it looks like it's $10 a month for like a player package.
Oh, just
Return the
about.
9, a little love. See here, I was watching APA Masters once in person in Vegas, and it was the first match, and this guy had a shot like this, but it was a 2 ball. The 9 was there, but he had a bunch of balls by the 7. He could have played safe.
Yep.
But he said nope, and he hammered this ball with a little bit of bottom, stunned over and tried to make the 9, rattled it.
Huh.
But that was a big shot, you know. It's like you just play safe right there, play smart.
Right.
But here, I mean, you could try to bank the 7. Well, you got to call the 9. So there is call 9 in this pocket. So you have like a 2-way shot, like you just saw, right? You bank the 7 and try for the 9.
But yeah,
if you call the 9,
the 7 doesn't count.
The 7 doesn't.
And that's what they're about to ask
coming
you.
up to ask me. That's right.
Correct. If he called the 9, then the shot doesn't count.
So if he calls the 9, it's the option. You have the option. Yeah. So I formatted this way. You know, I think a lot of people don't play 10 ball. You know, as often. So like breaks and stuff, people don't have 10 ball breaks. It's a whole different game. So it was a cool idea to bring 9 ball, but call 9 and kind of have like a little twist of 10 ball in there.
Yeah.
But it's still, it's still 9 ball.
It's not quite as wild.
People have been playing 9 ball their whole lives and not as much 10 ball.
This is 9 ball without ride the cheese.
Yeah, that's
right.
right.
Right. There's no ride the cheese and hope you get lucky. It's you still have to call it.
Yeah,
so
I mean,
I like that.
It's a $200 entry tournament, so you get wild 9s. Like there's not. I mean, everybody loves to win on a wild 9, right?
Yeah.
But it sucks losing on that. But yeah, I mean, you can't win in a wild 9. You got to run out. You can early 9. You got to call it. But like you just saw, if you call it, the slop doesn't count on any of the other balls.
Right. And that's the right way to do it.
Yeah, I like that way to do it.
Yeah, man, you're just a natural with the commentating. You're gonna
Dude,
be.
I was like
you're gonna
thinking
be
about this a lot
dialing
all
it
week,
in.
and I'm like,
You're gonna be commentating at Jammers. You're gonna be commentating at Phil's. You're just gonna be like
well, hopefully we'll be commentating here.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want. I mean, I'm sure Colby's doesn't want to be the only bar in Salem that doesn't have
Right.
EvoSports.
Right.
Then they'd be like, why don't you have it? You
Well,
know?
it'd be good for Salem, to kind of get on the map and get their name out
For
there.
sure, yeah. You guys deserve it here. You got a great pool community. You deserve the best technology.
Yeah, Phil's used to be Jake's. Been Jake's for a while, and the owner of Jake's passed away. Scott McComas, great guy. It was actually a funny story. One day, my buddy showed me the quarter trick, where you put a quarter on a rail,
Mm-hmm.
you hit it with a cue ball, and the quarter goes flying.
Yeah.
So there was a pitcher of water by a wall, and I was trying to make the quarter into the pitcher of water, about 20 feet away. Like 6 shots in a row. Like I'm like right there, like within a foot on every shot.
Wow.
I lost it, so I picked the quarter up and threw it at the pitcher of water. And I broke the clock right above it, dead center of the clock. And Scott would always tell me, "You owe me a clock. You owe me a clock." I haven't bought him a clock, so I think I need to get a clock for Phil's.
Yeah, you
I
should.
remember Scott.
Yeah.
I remember Jake's. But yeah, they had 5 valleys and 5 shelties. But the new owner bought Phil's, and he put 10 diamonds in there. And it's just become, you read the floors, the walls, it's become a great venue. So
Yeah. Well, let's see. I'm just going to look at the bracket on my phone while I have it here. So I do not have an opponent yet. I play the winner between Jared Santoyo and Eli Rice. It's looking like Jared's going to take that one. He's up 5-2. So I don't know either of those players. Jared Santoya.
Jared, I don't know where Jared's from, but he did come and play. Carissa had hosted a 600 and below qualifier for this big $1,000 entry tournament in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I met Jared. I met Jared over there on the 9 foot. I think we're playing $5 a rack. Cool guy.
Nice.
And then Eli I met, he came down to Phil's, like right when they first became Phil's. And they like just got those diamonds. Sean Self put on a best of the best tournament. And it was between Phil's and Jammers. And yeah, that was a good tournament.
Yeah, we got all kinds of EvoSports action on today. We got at the Dutch Inn in Yakima, we've got a 550 to 650 tournament.
550 to 650. Like
Yeah,
you have to be in
like they
between
put
the two
a
cargoes?
basement on it. You can't be
Wow.
below 550.
Okay.
I don't know why.
I mean,
don't
that's interesting. I wonder how many players they were able to get for that.
It's a good question.
Yeah.
But they're loving EvoSports at the Dutch. Great place, little small hometown bar in Yakima.
That's cool.
Well maintained pool tables, kind of like here. I think they have 5 diamonds.
Ryan's taking a 2-9 combo here.
You sure?
Yeah.
Yep.
Gets
Oh, yeah.
it. Tie ball game.
All right. 3-3 now. It's just a race to 3.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing. Like past like 4 years, I've been growing up in. What would you like?
Oh, I didn't see the score change. Somebody changed it,
Oh.
I guess. Must have had a delay on it. Oh, he's got the tablet over there. That's why. Okay. I thought the tablet was here like it was before.
It was at one point, yeah.
And then that's smarter to move it over there where the players are sitting. They're more likely to not forget.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll see. I mean, these tournaments that I got coming up, I don't have any planned, but I think I'm gonna invest a little bit of my money to get a little setup, and do something like this at most of my events. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I've enjoyed commentating and live streaming for the last 3 years.
Yeah, I'm loving commentating.
I enjoy the hell out of it because I like pool, and I like the players, and when you're not playing, it's fun to be part of the action still.
Well, it's like different too when you're playing on the stream table. Like you get a different mindset.
Well, yeah, and the thing is that as a player, you know what that mindset is. You know what they're going through emotionally. Like when you have a leave like that, or when you miss that, shot, hill,
there's
or
2
something.
rails and cut it all the way down the rail on the stream table. That's a good feeling right there.
Right.
Looks like he's just gonna kick it one rail. That's the smarter move.
But then there's the opposite side of the stream table. I've seen some of the craziest things happen on live streams that I've commentated. There was this big tournament in the Tacoma area. It was a 10-ball tournament. And I think it was like a third place match, right? Loser gets third, winner goes on to the finals. And it goes hill.
Okay.
And in the hill rack, the guy, it was down to the 10 ball, and he tried to bank the 10. And instead of banking it to his pocket, it went the second rail and went into the other pocket, right? So the opponent goes up, pulls the 10 ball out, spots it, and then picks up the cue ball. He thought he had, like, in his mind, you know, after he spotted the 10, he picked up the cue ball like he had ball in hand, and the guy's like, whoa, you don't have a ball in hand. And it would have been a simple shot for him,
right,
where it was. He would have won hill. Instead, he lost the match because, you know, just mental mistake, picked up the cue ball, giving his opponent ball in hand, pockets the 10, and it's over, you know.
Wow.
That's a lot of money. I mean, it was a big money tournament. Oh, disaster there for George. That's probably going to cost him this rack here, I would assume, as long as Ryan can get from the 7 to the, or from the
6 is the key ball right now.
6 to the 7, but you want to have the right shape on the 7 to be able to get, avoiding the 9 to get down to the 8, right?
The
so
8
it's
is
not
in
easy.
a decent spot. It is on the right side of the table. He's in a decent spot to get down to that bottom right corner.
Yeah, that's
this
not.
Could be okay.
It's not bad. He's going to punch forward and probably end up. You know, I think if you just focus on trying to end up in this circle right here.
Yeah, I think he's got a little too much angle. So if he wanted to do something like that, he might need to use a little bit of right English.
I like to draw the circle and see if they can land in it.
Yeah.
See how accurate I am. Look at this.
Look at that.
See, look at this.
Shot, but he's right in the circle.
This is how long I've been doing this, right?
Awesome.
So we used to have contests to see, like, who can you draw. Then the next time you draw the circle and where he's going to leave it. I trust who gets it the most points.
I got a buddy. He's a lower player. He doesn't play in tournaments much. He's kind of getting back into it. He would take these shots, these crazy shots, and it's so hard, and he would miss by like a foot, and then he would get good shape on the next ball, and he would say, "Look at that lead! You see that lead? Great lead!"
Right.
But like, he missed the shot by a foot. The cue ball was not going to go there. He made it.
Huh.
He scratched.
Uh-oh.
Right in the side pocket and scratched.
Wow. Little tip here: if you you see this little ring right around the, I'll show you. I'll draw this little ring. See how it's orange around the EvoSports logo?
Mm-hmm.
That means my pen color is orange. And if I refresh the page, it changes my pen color.
I'm not drawing the circles. If you had different colors.
So now I've got like it's like a turquoise or a. I don't like this one because it's too close to the felt. You can't even barely see it. So we'll clear that. Sort of, oh, there's red. Red's pretty good. That's easy to see.
That's interesting.
Yeah. All right. Let's see what we got here. A ball down on the break.
Gotta look on the 1, but not a very good shot to make. I'm seeing safety here.
Are you? Yeah. I mean, it's hard to hold for the 2. Go for it, man.
I'm seeing bank the 1 out of there. Just let it go somewhere. I'm trying to follow the cue ball up and bring it, tuck it behind.
I like it.
That works too.
Hey, followed your line pretty good, man.
Yeah, the line was good. Yeah. Well
done. Hey, you're a natural at this commentating stuff.
This is nice.
You're like John Madden with the light pen and the telestrator. You see what you got to do is you got to, he puts the X's over here and you got the O's over here.
One, two, three. Fifth open tables, probably not yet. Because they're going to come over here to 7 tables. And I haven't been putting tables up, so matches are starting.
You probably got an hour. Yeah. At the office at the same time.
So maybe try to go inside.
Yeah, I always do. Yeah.
I mean, you guys are close, so let me know. And Dylan wants to take Martina in and out.
See if anybody's commentating at the Dutch. Let's see here.
So what's the deal? I don't
see any commentator on.
What is this? Is this a tournament?
This is the this is the Dutch in it's 550 to 650 in Yakima.
Oh, okay.
It's going on EvoSports as
when
well.
You said you put the basement on, for some reason I thought you said 550 to 560.
No, that would be really small.
So you got to be consecutive, or could I make 2 IM, make 3 balls, and do another? Yes.
Another rule question from George. I was wondering on the 3-foul rule if, let's say he plays a safety, right? And Ryan fouls and he gets ball in hand. Can he make the 1 ball, the 2 ball, the 3 ball, and then play another safety and it count? And the answer is yes. The answer is the opponent has to foul 3 consecutive times. So if your inning lasts, like you make 4 or 5 balls in your inning, even if you go all the way through, right, and miss the 9, and he fouls on the 9, it still counts. It's just 3 consecutive fouls for the opponent. But yeah, I thought you said it was 550 to 560.
I might have made a mistake. It's 550 to 650.
Yeah, that makes a little more sense. I was like, how many players are you going to get in that market? Elected to play safe there. I think he got it.
That's pretty good. And if not, he definitely has him contained. Yeah, he did get it. He's got a kick at it. You want to come 2 rails into this. You want to come underneath it. Yeah, just like that. You come underneath it and you at least hold the cue ball down there and make it tough on him.
Yeah. Well, your next opponent is set.
Is it who?
Your next opponent is set.
It's going to be Jared. Is that right?
Yeah, he's 2 Fargo points lower than you.
Okay. Should be a good match.
Yeah, that should be a great match.
I love coming to new areas and playing players that I don't play, but so that's always fun. That's the best thing about playing in these kind of tournaments is you.
Yeah, I was gonna make it a thing this year to travel, go up north and play some tournaments up there.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I get this new job and they want me working 610s. So now I don't really play pool anymore.
Yeah, it's tough.
Really
but then you get 4 days off in a row, right, or something?
No, we work 610s every week. 6 10-hour shifts.
Holy cow! Yeah. Well, it's good money though. It's a lot of overtime.
Money's good, but lead time would be nice. I was excited. I was going to play and I was going to travel, and I had a buddy that wanted to travel with me.
Well, you're young. You work hard when you're young.
Yeah.
So when you're my age, you don't want to be doing that shit.
Well, and if I can, if I get to the point where I retire, I'm going to play a lot of pool.
That's my plan too.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that this business I can just do this business. I don't have to get another job.
You do got a good thing going here, so
it's fun business to be in. I'm telling you.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the funnest job I've ever had. So good shot there. Got a little bit of a fortunate roll. I don't know that he was intending to pocket the 8, but
see here, this is a tough shot because you got to get on this 4 ball or on the 3 ball. But if you cut the 2 into the bottom right pocket, you're going to drive right into that 3. You might clip it and scratch. And if you go the other way, you can try to hold the cue ball. I think he's just going to try to roll the 2 past the 3. No, he likes to go the other way.
How's your battery doing on your MacBook there?
Let's see here. How about...
So you haven't been plugging it in.
64%.
Oh, man.
And it's been on. It hasn't been off. No
Yeah.
sleep mode. It's just kind of
Nice.
awake. I wonder, a couple plug-in spots
Ooh.
right over there.
Nice try.
How my phone battery's doing.
Yeah, good try from Ryan there, from George.
How's
Just-
the battery on your EvoSports system doing?
Oh, well, it's plugged in, right? So the box is plugged in, and then the tablet will go all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can use the tablet because it's not really using much. I have the screen kind of dimmed down because bars have low light, so you don't need it bright.
Yeah.
And so the battery lasts all day.
When you don't have a ton of applications running at once. So
Yeah, it's just that. Yep.
My phone battery is at 58%. So the MacBook is holding strong.
All right, just wants to get right onto the. Oh, he's going all the way around to play the 4 on the side next.
I think he has
This
a little
one's-
bit of an angle. He might be able to just kind of hold it and try to trickle up between the 7 and the 5. That's a
Yeah, I don't think
dangerous
you risk.
shot.
I don't think you risk
but-
it. I think you try to get the cue ball in this area. I don't think you try to risk it. If you're trying to risk getting into this area here,
Yeah.
you're risking scratching. That's a huge pocket to scratch into. You go off the 7. You got about 5 inches of space where you'll scratch. So I would, and then if you go to the wrong side of it, you end up on the other side of the 7. So I really think you just err on the side of caution. Try to hit this circle here.
Come on the other side.
Oh, well, I didn't think of that.
I like that shot.
Honestly, I didn't know that it passed by. Did you get it, Aaron? You get it? Nice.
Oh, did you guys? Yeah, you must have thrown it in. What side was it?
I was on the B side.
Yeah. 6-5.
Yeah, 6-5.
Cool. So how does YouTube do with the copyright? Because I know on like Facebook Live sometimes people have to mute their tripods or their streams because Facebook will shut the stream down.
So what
How
YouTube
does that work with
does,
the music in the background?
YouTube's a little different from Facebook. YouTube will not.
AJ is that 348. I've been waiting over there, but I don't know.
I'll tell you in a second when you're done with your admin tasks.
Wow, AJ John, table 4.
So Ryan on the hill. You looking for a player?
I'm looking for a player. Yeah, digital pool is great. I have phone numbers for every player in this tournament. So
Yeah,
it
and they
sends a
get the
text
text.
out.
They
Yeah,
send the
it
text
sends
out, but
they
then,
need to pay attention to the text. To see
yeah,
it.
if your phone's turned off because you know, I usually mute my phone from when I'm playing, so sometimes I forget to turn it back on and I don't hear it. But anyway, you were asking about the copyright issues
Yeah.
with Facebook, and the difference. It's pretty different between YouTube and Facebook. YouTube will allow the stream to keep going, and they won't turn it off if they hear copyright music. But what they do is after the stream is over, they'll change it from public to private, and so nobody can view it until the copyright violations have been resolved. And what you do to resolve it is we have to actually go in and mute the sections that were claimed for copyright. And YouTube automatically will just mute those sections out where there's no audio at all for those sections.
Okay.
It's a pain to do that. So we put some precautions in place in the EvoSports system where we have non-copyright background music that plays. And so
Yeah,
for
I've
listeners,
seen,
you
them
probably
do that
hear
on
it.
Free Stuff.
And what it does is it mixes in with the copyright music from the jukebox, and it doesn't get recognized.
Right.
So we kind of try to trick the algorithm, if you will, of the copyright police into not realizing that we're in a place with jukebox music. So that's the long and short of it.
Cool. So I don't see It looks like how he's getting down on this ball. He can see this 6 ball. So. He's going to
Yeah.
try to get a look in between the 8 and the 9.
Oh, I think he's going to get there.
Yeah, he's going to get there.
Beautiful.
That's a great shot.
Great line to follow.
And he comes straight up table.
And he needs
Find the
this
center
too.
of the table.
Opponent is on the hill. He's got the pressure of being eliminated with 1 rack. So one
He is
mistake
playing-
and he's out of the tournament,
He's
right?
playing quick, too. He
Yeah,
missed it.
as I
He's
said,
playing quick.
it's you're at that stage where 1 error can eliminate you from the tournament.
Yep.
You never want to be in that position because it puts so much pressure to execute everything. And I think that's kind of what got him. You know, you're just hanging on the edge of the cliff.
Drew missed a crucial 8 ball over there on table 2. You can see the score. Looks like it's 4-3. And that is a
Bank shot, and it's good. Bank shot's
Wow.
good from Ryan. That was clutch. He wants to close this thing out. He does not want to see George get any more. Close this thing out right here,
cut this
6-3.
straight in.
Yep.
Cue ball just flies back and forth in the table.
Yep, no worry about a scratch unless
Yep.
you put some kind of top or bottom or anything. You just center ball and you're good. Maybe just a touch of top, I guess.
Just
Done.
like that.
And it's over. Ryan Hoffman takes down George Weiss. George is eliminated from this tournament. And we'll be back with another match here in a few minutes, I guess. We'll see who's up next, but stay tuned on the EvoSports Streaming YouTube channel. And if you guys are looking at the EvoSports YouTube channel, there's a playlist on the channel that's specific to this tournament. It's called the KOLBY'S 585U playlist. If you just follow that playlist, you'll see when new streams come live. Each match is its own unique new stream. So we're going to turn this one off.
Hey, Patrick.
Yep.
Take a look at your phone.
Oh, did I just get texted?
Yeah.
Oh, which table am I on?
You're on table 1.
Oh, geez. Here we go. All right, guys. Well, I guess I'll see you in a minute because, well, you'll see me anyway.
All right.
All right. Bring somebody in to commentate my match, will you?
Yeah, let's see who we got here. Ooh, we got
See if-
Gerald Davenport. I think he's a little early for his ship.
All right,
He's
I'm going to turn down my volume.
$5.99, so that should be a good one.